all. I've missed you all so much. How are we all doing? It's my first day back after having a week away, and I feel so refreshed and motivated and excited to be here. It's Monday the 28th of November, and yeah, I've spent a week at Center Parcs with my mum and my brother and my son Luca, and we just had such a lovely time. It was so well needed. I was a bit worried because I thought, oh my gosh, it's Christmas and should I be having a week off so close to Christmas? But it was just the best decision I could have made. Like, I just feel so motivated and inspired for new ideas and things, so it was wonderful. I don't know what the person in the hallway is doing. Hopefully you can't hear that. Anyway, I think it's like 11:15. Oh, it's 10 to 12, sorry, not 11:15, it's 10 to 12. I'm just about to jump on a Zoom call with my patrons. We're gonna chat about product descriptions. So I came in this morning and I've just been working on my presentation. Plus the sun was so blinding, I couldn't film this morning, so I'm gonna go and jump on that Zoom call, and then we'll spend the day together because I've got so much to get done. But I thought I would open. I treated myself to a few bits in the Shop Disney Black Friday sale. I actually bought Luca quite a few Christmas presents because he loves Lightning McQueen, and Lightning McQueen toys are not cheap, but I had a look at the Black Friday sale and everything that he asked for was in the sale, so I did that. But I also saw some bits for me. Treated myself. I got myself a new notebook. Look at that, Cinderella. I actually have the Sleeping Beauty one. You might have seen me use it in past vlogs and things. They're really great notepads to use these. They're just like A4 lined notepads, but I like to just keep mine on my desk and jot ideas in there. I think this might be my Patreon book next year, just to like jot ideas down and do things. But it's so pretty. So I got that in the sale, and then I also got a couple of mugs. I do not need any more mugs, but I got three. I've got 3 boxes going on here. They were all in the sale and I couldn't decide which one I wanted the most, so I got this one with the castle and it says living in a fantasy land. I absolutely love that. I will use them as mugs, but I also like to use them as pen pots. All of my pen pots are mugs, so I like that one. I also got this one, which is, I think, very me, because it's the princesses, but it's in this sort of really lovely illustrative style. And then it says moments together on it. I like the lip on that, it's really nice. I think that might be a pen pot. Beautiful. And then the last one is, I think, very special. And it's this one. It's Rapunzel. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so glittery, and it says best day ever. And then this lid you can obviously use as a lid to keep it nice and warm, or you can use it as a coaster. And I just thought, that's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So 3 new mugs. Did I need 3 new mugs? No. Should I have used my money more wisely? Yes. But it's fine, I'm happy, and that's all that matters. So I've got my mugs, I've got my new notepad, and I've been working away on my presentation, and that is done. I've got 10 minutes to spare, so I thought I would I'll tell you about Center Parcs very quickly. Center Parcs was amazing. If you've ever been, you'll know it's very magical. It is not a cheap trip. We got it at a cheap price because we went out of holidays, like school holidays, and in the week, but it was still an expensive trip. I've been before, but this was the first time going at Christmas time and seeing all the Christmas lights. It was just amazing. I absolutely loved it. And this little guy has come home with us. This is a Nutmeg, and this is a Center Parcs kind of designed toy. They had a book and things, and I saw him in the shop and I just absolutely fell in love with him. And it just sparked so much inspiration being there. There was a lovely little shop in like the main village square, and it had stationery and candles and Christmas decorations, and me and my mum were just walking around like, oh my god, this is the dream shop. And obviously we want to open our shop eventually one day, but we were just walking around like, oh, this is what we want. And I felt so inspired in there because I looked around and thought, I would love to have my products in a shop like this. And it's made me question what I want to do going forward. Look at me cuddling, cuddling this. I love designing characters, I love doing all that, I love making stickers and things. But I don't know if that's the route I want to go down. I don't know if it's more, I don't know, I need to sit and brainstorm because I love designing characters, I love illustrating, but I really want to up my game with products now. And I thought I wanted to do stickers and sticker sheets, and now I'm thinking, no, I want to do gorgeous mugs. I want to make stationery that's just high quality, gorgeous, you know. And I don't know how I'm going to do it because that requires money. And if I'm going to keep buying mugs, I'm not going to be able to do it. I just want to up my game. I want Emily Harvey art to be high quality. All I keep thinking about is like Martha Brooks and like, not necessarily those kind of products, because I don't want to do that, but you know, like the high quality of that. And I don't even want to say luxurious because that suggests that things will be expensive, and I don't want that. I'm starting to think, after going to Centre Parks, I was just like, right, what's the next thing? And like, I've got a lot of work to do to figure all this out. And I think I'm going to do a Patreon podcast where I chat about it. And but yeah, I still want to do characters because like I saw this guy and I just thought that is stunning, and like I would love to make a character that's, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that next year is going to be less about just bringing out loads of products and more about designing beautiful collections. Even just one collection next year. What if I just did one collection next year, but it just be so high quality and beautiful and can be seen in lovely shops and things. And that's my goal for next year, so we'll see. Anyway, it's now 11:54, so I am gonna jump on this Zoom call for an hour, and then after that I have orders to do because I had a Black Friday sale on while I was away and you guys shopped in it, so thank you so much. I need to figure that out. I have a restock to do for my pop-up shop. They sent an email to say we need more products, which is amazing. I have a couple of orders that I messed up before I went away. I think it was 2 orders that I messed up, so I need to fix those. And I need to draw. I have a Patreon box that's due, and I haven't got a drawing for it yet. But that's my focus, like for the week. I can just focus on that illustration, but I would love to start it with you. Hopefully finish it with you, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for your support and your love. I am gonna let this guy go now. I don't want to because he's just so lovely. I need a name for him. It says Nutmeg on here, but I don't know if that should be his name. So let me know what we should call him. And he is my little bit of inspiration. Anytime I look at him, I will think of Centre Parks. I will think of the feeling I felt walking around, and yeah, love it. Anyway, right, I'll be back in an hour. So my Zoom call is now finished and it went really well, so that's good. I've just had some lunch and I'm currently printing off all my orders that have come through, so that's amazing. We'll do those in a minute. I've got an ulcer. That's annoying. I've got some Happy Mail. I have some eHearts Market Happy Mail that came while I was away, so I thought I would open it with you. The first is from Kelly's Creations. Emily, thanks so much for creating the market in such an amazing community. This weekend has been amazing. Now I'm getting all emotional, but thank you, Kelly. Oh, she's popped some extras in. So Kelly's Creations, I ordered this notepad, which is very me. It just says shit I need to do. Well, it doesn't actually. It has a little star, but you understand. So I have that, which is perfect. And she's popped in a print that says, I'm way too fine to be this stressed. I love that. I'm gonna put that up next to my desk. And then she also made these little notepads that were free with all her orders. And and she's used my font and things as like a, I don't know, because it's eHearts Market, she wanted to do something that kind of reflected me. I don't know, it's so kind. She did message me to ask if she could do it, and I was like, yeah, of course. So I've got a free little notepad that says Lilac Love on it, which I absolutely adore. So thank you so much to Kelly for those. I will leave Kelly's details below. And then I also got this from Deli's Designs. Adele is one of my favourite people, and it says, Emily, thanks so much for your order and for hosting another amazing market. Have the best day. And I ordered a little decoration for my tree, and this is her character Pekka. How cute is that? So if you want like a little wooden illustration with a penguin on it, Adele's your person. And again, I will leave her linked below as well. I'm going to pop that on the tree. The tree is up, by the way. I'm not loving it. I put it up on a Patreon exclusive video that I did before I went away. And I've lost my lights, my really lovely lights. So I've had to use lights from home that have like a dark wire. It just doesn't look great, but I'm not stressing about it. It looks nice when it's dark in here, but in the daytime it doesn't look very magical. So it's fine, we'll just leave it. Anyway, my orders have all printed out now, so let's grab them. So I've got all my orders here, which is so nice. I think there's just over 20 to do, but everything's a mess. Oh, and it's so bright. So I'm going to tidy the desk, and then I'll probably go live on Instagram to pack orders, because I love to do that. It's my favourite thing. And then, what time is it? Should we try and get all of that done in an hour? Let's see, that'd be nice. Right, let's tidy up first.
Flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't, but I gave it all I've got. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, we went head first into the waves. We were right there in the eye of the storm.
Why have I got the Grinch in my head? No idea. Anyway, I did my orders and the sun's gone down. It's dark in here. It's 20 to 4. Where has the day gone? I had more orders than I thought, and they are all done. Completely done. I need a postal bag though. Have I got one? Let's see. So, all my orders are done. Let's get them all in the bag. So that is done. Ticked that off. I am now broken. My back is broken. So let's go and sit down at my desk and tick that off my to-do list. Hang on. Tick that off my to-do list and see what else we've got on there. Also, look, the tree's really pretty now. When it starts to get darker in here, it does look really nice. I just don't like how it looks in daylight, but there we go. Right, I have gone through and sorted all the problems I had with a couple of orders where I'd like missed something off an order. A couple of people wanted me to track their order. I need to resend someone's order, so I've just been through and done all those. And now I am restocking my pop-up shop. So I got an email on the 23rd to say that there were 5 items that they had that they thought they were going to run out of stock on, and they asked me to restock them. So I need to send some more magical things can happen pins, sweater pins, mug pins, crown and wand pins, which is amazing, which means things are selling. I haven't had the numbers for this month yet, but the first month was great and I made my money back that I paid for the event, and then any money I make in this month, I won't say it's profit because it has to pay for the stock, but there's no expense coming out of it. Does that make sense? So I'm looking forward to getting the numbers for November. I'm really hoping it's done well, and based on what it's saying that they've sold, like it says here, we've sold 22 on those 5 pins. It's saying that I've sold like nearly 40 pins just on them 5, and they have like all 20 of my pins, so I'm hoping it's gone really well. Anyway, I need to restock. So I have everything that they've asked for apart from the wand pin. I've ran out of the wand pin. I've ran out of so many things. There's so many things out of stock on my website, but it's like trying to fund getting them remade. Like my fairy tale book, which is like my favorite thing, I'm sold out of, and it's because it's so expensive to make, and to make it cost effective I need to order a lot of them. So I need to reorder that. I need to reorder the wand. I have my washi tapes are sold out. Like next year I have to restock the things that need to be restocked, because I have products that I can't sell, that aren't selling, that I still have from like 2020, and I need to like figure out what is worth restocking. And pins are worth restocking because they're my bestseller. So we need to fund that next year, guys. I need your help. Keep watching the videos. Every like and comment really helps me out. I made over 200 pounds on YouTube in November. 200 pounds, which sounds, is that good? I don't know. I worked my butt off and I'm making finally 200 pounds on YouTube. I don't do it for that. Like, I don't, if they got rid of my monetization, it wouldn't matter, but it helps massively. And next year it's going to help massively. Like that over the year could be £2,000 that I could put towards products. So if you're watching this, please leave me a little comment. Let me know that you're here. It all helps the algorithm. Let's try and keep it at £200 a month. Anyway, let's actually put some pins on backing cards. I need to put all of these pins on backing cards. I then need to put on the barcodes that I have and the little stickers, and then I need to package that up and send that off to Sheffield. I could drive over, but I think I'm just going to post it and then they can get it on the shop floor. And then once that's done, it's now 4:15. My next Zoom call is at 6. I thought I would have like 4 hours to draw today, but sadly not. So I'm going to try and get this done by 5, and then I'll have an hour to sketch some ideas for my illustration, and then we'll work on it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. I've got nothing else because I've ticked everything off my list. So I can just do drawing tomorrow, so that'll be really nice. Anyway, stop distracting me, you. Yeah, let's go.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you.
So I've done the restock. This is full of pins and this one is full of pins. So I'm going to get it all ready nicely. I can't do it one-handed. And get it ready to go.
Better losing your belt, drinking hot wine by the fire.
So I know I said I was gonna jump into drawing, but I haven't yet. I'm not gonna rush it because I've got 40 minutes until my Zoom call, but I'm just on Pinterest because I'm trying to gather ideas for this Patreon box. And I know it's the 28th of November, I should have done this by now, and I had a full Pinterest board of ideas, and I know what the thing is, I ordered a pin for this box about a month ago, so I know what the illustration is going to be, like I can picture it because I had to order the pin, so I had to know like what it was going to be. But now it's time to actually put it on paper, and I can do that in a day. Like tomorrow this illustration will be done, so I'm not stressed about it too much, but I've had the idea in my head, so now it's like trying to get it out. I want to get as much reference as I can, and I kind of want to talk about this because I really do recommend you use Pinterest. You should be referencing and finding references and looking for things. But I think some people use it in the wrong way. Just because you see it on Pinterest doesn't mean you can use it, because it's other people's ideas and things like that. And I'm going to show you how I will use it, and I'll show you, hopefully tomorrow I'll have a finished illustration and you'll see how all the ideas that I've gathered on Pinterest all make up the idea. Does that make sense? Anyway, so let me tell you my plans. My goodie box on Patreon this Christmas, I really want it to be a beautiful illustration, a hero image. From that, an enamel pin will come from it. I'm not going to tell you that yet. You'll see the enamel pin. I'll tell you that it's a present, so it's a little gift. That's the pin. So I knew I needed to include that in the illustration because then the pin will match it. But it was like, right, how do I do a gift? And it's more the feeling that I want it to give. Like, I'm really trying to up my illustration game, and right now the thought of doing it scares me, like what I've got in my head, because I can't do it. I'm not that good. But I think with enough reference and ideas all crammed onto Pinterest, you can put together something really good. So let me show you the board that I've put together for this, and I'll explain what's going on in my head. So I have titled this Christmas box, and this is just a combination of some images that I've collected. I still have more to do, and none of these are kind of the subject I want to do, but it's more the feeling of these images. So what started it for me was actually this image over here, which is a beautiful, beautiful illustration. And I just love the colours. I love the purples and the contrast with the orange. I mean, this is just like a beautiful, beautiful image, and that's what started it. And I was like, right, I think this is kind of the colour palette of what I want to do. So I had a look at other images that use that, and a lot of images do, because it's just the most beautiful palette to have, is the lilacs with the oranges. Like, this is a close-up of that same image. So all of this is just absolutely stunning. And then, I don't know, I was just kind of looking at doing like a character. Like, these are just like character ideas. Not necessarily that, I won't do a character like that, but the idea of how the character's in the illustration and how it's just the character. And there's nothing much else around it. That's why I've got these. And then I started to think about doing a person, because I love doing people. And like, this image is beautiful, and how the background is sort of blown out. Like, that's such a beautiful image. I really love this, and what I liked about this is the idea of having a little light of source kind of thing, and that could be the present. So not necessarily like what you're seeing here, but just like how the colours work and the composition. And then over here I have some real photographs. That's using like the same idea of like, we can do like purple and then there's this one light source in the middle, and that's why I got, this is Erica the Goober, similar idea, how it's just like holding on to light. So this is my Pinterest board, and I'm showing you because I want to show you because I do this for every single project. Every project I ever work on, I put together a Pinterest board of ideas and just put loads of ideas down and just kind of get it all out of my head of like different colours and compositions and things that other people are doing. And then I open Photoshop on a blank page and just start drawing, knowing that I have this Pinterest board to look at and to kind of reference and look at. And I want to show you because it's a really great way to come up with truly like original work. I know it might seem like you're not because you've got reference pictures, but if you have references from 50 different sources and you're sort of like looking at one picture and thinking, right, I love the tone of orange in that one, and then in this one I love the composition, so maybe I'll kind of match how the size of the characters, and then I'll take, so you're just like taking your favorite bits from all of these sources and coming up with something that's truly you. And it's what I really love doing. But I tell you that because there are people out there that go on Pinterest, find an image they like, and then work on their own things. And the problem you have when you just look at one image is that you will take from that one image, and that is a no-no. It happens a lot to me. I see it happen a lot to other people. And Pinterest is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place to get ideas and to feel inspired. But the idea is that you make boards of lots of pins and get lots of ideas and then form your own. So just bear that in mind. If you're looking at one image as inspiration, you're going to have a slight issue in that it will be very similar to other people's work. So I can do another video on this if you want to see, but I will obviously work on my illustration tomorrow. I'm going to work on that all day. I've got nothing else in the diary. I'm so excited. And everything I've spoken about, like I still want to add more to this Pinterest board and like more photographs, and it will be a combination of 50 different images and like my favorite bits and like bringing it all together. And you'll see that tomorrow. So I hope that helps. But yeah, I've got half an hour until my Zoom call, and I'm just gonna fill this Pinterest board with ideas. And then tomorrow I can come in and just start drawing, and it'll be fab. I can't wait to do it. And I just hope I get the colour, like I hope that when it's done, the image could sit on this Pinterest board and fit and look really beautiful. That's my aim. But I haven't drawn in weeks, so it could be hilarious. Anyway, I am going to sign off today. I've got a right lovely spot brewing here, which is absolutely killing me. And I've got an ulcer inside my mouth. It's not going well. But I'll see you tomorrow for a fun day of drawing, and I will let you know how my Zoom calls went, and we'll make a start. Fingers crossed it looks beautiful. Hello, happy Tuesday. I am using this mug today. Been to Greg's and got myself a mocha, and I've poured it into here. Come in today and I've had a lovely little Christmas card all the way from Canada. This is my first Christmas card. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It says, Emily, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023, and it's from Sarah in Gizmo. Sarah sends me a card every year from Canada, and I will send one back. Thank you so much, Sarah. So today's drawing day. Yay! My Zoom calls went amazing last night. It was really nice, and then I went home and just had a cozy night, and today I'm drawing, and it's absolutely freezing, so I'm gonna get all cozy with my little blanket, get it over my toes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start sketching some ideas based on my Pinterest boards, sketch out some ideas. I've kind of in my head figured out what I want to do now, and I'll come back to you when I've kind of got a plan in place, and I'll talk you through it, and then I'm gonna work on it all afternoon and hopefully have a finished illustration, fingers crossed. My pin manufacturer sent me a picture of the pin that is finished, and it's going out in the post today / tomorrow. It's the time difference. I think they've already finished work by now, so it'll be tomorrow, but it comes really quickly, so it could be here by Friday. And then I kind of just want to package it all up, so I need to finish this illustration and get it to the printers. but I also don't want to rush it because I want it to look really nice. So it's finding that balance. Anyway, it's all good. So I'm gonna make a start. I'm really nervous. I'm putting this off, can you tell? Anyway, let's start. Right, I'm drawing away. You might have seen in the background I've got Hogwarts music going. I won't play it obviously, but I've been sketching away. Right, I've got 2 ideas, very rough ideas. So this was the first one I did with her kind of facing away. I'm sorry for the really bad sketch, but hopefully you can see, like, she'd be facing kind of like her body facing in like that direction, and she's like looking over her shoulder. And then this is the present. This is really important because this is the pin. The pin is the present. So this is kind of the focus, and I can imagine it all glowing. And I've got like little, like, I was looking down at my reference. What was I looking at? And I was thinking like, I really want like glowy bits and having them come off. Similar to how Erica's done it here, but it'd be more like that. And yeah, so with this one, the inspiration is kind of this photograph here. I liked the pose of that. With like a hint of some of this, and then the background is going to be a tree and some snow, which is like a combination of like all the tree pictures basically, and then the colouring will be like this. So that's how I use my Pinterest board to give me some ideas. The other idea I had is having her face the camera, and then there's more of like an emphasis on the present, because I would put that in focus and like it would all be glowing and stuff. Again, I could still do the glowy bits coming off, but I thought this could be nice because I thought if I did a hood up like this, where she's wearing a hood, if this is glowing, then we could have it affect inside the hood, and like it could light her face up, and it could just be really beautiful. Because I want this background to be like where maybe there's some orange sunlight, maybe, I don't know. But I'm thinking she'll be quite dark, but then if there's glow coming from here, it will light her face up. I think this will be a better image. I just need to make the character look really pretty and beautiful. Because like looking at these, like I don't want my character to look like that, but I love how lovely she looks, like how she's looking at the viewer and things. Like I like the softness of that, but I also love like this. And I like how the light's hitting this one's face. So this is how I'm using my Pinterest board, and I think this is the route I'm going to go down. So what I'm going to do is work on this more and bring this sketch up to be like a final finished sketch. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. So I've worked on it some more, and this is what I've come up with. So I did this and I was like, yeah, it's cute. She's like holding a present and it's going to look really pretty. But I was like, she just looks a bit dead in the eyes, like, and this is like my default pose for characters, and it just looks a bit meh. So I did some work and we've gone with this. So she's just a bit more like part of the story, you know, like she's looking at the present that's obviously going to be glowing and letting off magic, and I think this is just going to be a bit nicer. So it just shows that how just tweaking the eyes and the mouth, you can just bring a character to life. And this is what we're going to go with. So hopefully you can see how I've taken some ideas here of like the people, like real photographs. And I'm going to just do a quick like colour swatch palette here, like based on this. I'm going to find some colours and put some colours here. And I might do a very quick colour plan just to figure out how it's going to look. So let me do that and then I'll show you. So I have added some colour to the sketch. It's extremely rough, so please don't judge this. But it's really good to like get it down and then you're not guessing. Like I could just literally colour pick from this. I think I like it. She looks a bit weird, but it has a blue outline still, so it's gonna look weird. But I like the colours. It's what I wanted. It's, you know, you can tell I'm going for this. And I think when this is glowing and it's all coming off, and the background, you can't really tell, but I think I'm going to make the background like blurry a little bit, similar to how this one's done. And I think when I've got like lights that are like that, I think it'll look really beautiful. So it's now 1:05, and I am going to start painting this, and let's see where we get in a couple of hours. Hopefully it looks really beautiful. So it's now 3 hours later, it's 2 minutes past 4, and it's dark, it's cozy, and I think I'm finished. So it took me 3 hours, which is not bad. And it's not the neatest drawing, like there's bits that I would fix, but I'm trying to not strive for perfection. And I'm trying to just know when to stop. So I'm going to show you. You've obviously seen me working on it, but I'm going to show you the final thing. And I'm genuinely really happy with it. It's come out better than I thought it would, and I'm happy with that. So let me show you. Let me get up the sketch that I showed you before, and I will reveal the final thing. So this is the very rough sketch and the rough colours, and then this is the final thing. I'm really happy with it, and like next to this, I think I got the right balance. I'm so thrilled with it. I'm thrilled with how the colours look and how this glows, and it just all came together. I'm really happy. I am gonna prepare it for printing. I also have obviously the present, which is gonna be the enamel pin, and I don't know whether to do a backing card to match, like a nice matching backing card, but then I just think, is that a waste to do that? Because all my backing pins come on the same backing card, but I think it'd be nice if I do a backing card that's literally like all of these colours. It could look so beautiful. But yeah, I really hope you like this, showing you this process of how I use Pinterest to gather images and things, and use like a combination of images. There's like 30 images there that of all the different elements have come together to make the final image. There isn't just one image that I've used as reference. I've used elements from loads of different ones, and that's the best way to use Pinterest, I think. So yeah, I'm very happy. So I have everything ready now that I'm gonna have printed. Let me show you. So this is gonna be the A5 print. I then have, this is gonna be the backing card for the pin. The pin will sit just there. And then this is a postcard, and I'm gonna write a little message to everybody. There, and those are the 3 bits that are going to go in the box, and I'm absolutely thrilled with how it looks. I think it'll print really nice. It's always hard to get purple right, but I think it'll be printed really nicely. So I'm going to send them off to the printers now. The pin is on its way to me, so I'm going to end the vlog here, and I'm going to pick up the camera again later in the week when everything arrives, the pin, the prints and everything. I will unbox them on the next studio vlog, and we will pack the Patreon boxes, and you can follow along with me then. So please subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you for the next one. Bye guys.